Hi Leo, welcome back. So Leo, this is going to be your May reading, you versus them. We're going to go back and forth between you and the person you'll be dealing with over the next 2 weeks or so. You have the shared energy of Sagittarius here, okay? So that's the shared energy in the connection. Some of you could literally be connecting to a Sag. For others of you, it's just simply the energy that the connection is going to be bringing out, okay? So this is all about, being enthusiastic, being philosophical, independence, happy-go-lucky, adventurous, honest, you name it. It's kind of like a risk-taking energy here, Leo. So you may want to take risks in the connection during this time frame, or this connection could be encouraging you and the person that you're connecting with to kind of think outside of the box, of how things have always been and how they can be done better, changed, or different going into the future energy, okay? Something to be cautious of is any like self-righteous behavior during this time frame, okay, and how you respond to that. Should that be directed towards you, okay? So let's see, Leo. So Leo, your overall supporting energy is the Knight of Wands. So you are in action mode, okay, going into May. Absolutely. This is kind of your element here, right? Because you are a fire sign and this is representing fire. So I feel like you're ready for action. You're ready for things to move. You're ready for different. You're ready for new, right? The person you're connecting to, they have the Wheel of Fortune here, which is all about karma and destiny and divine timing. This person may be going through some karmic lessons during this time frame, or things that are destined for them on a much higher level for their life path. They may be aware of that, they may not be aware of that, but that's kind of the overall energy on their side, okay? So let's get into it, Leo. I'm going to go through the past energy, then I'm going to go into how you perceive each other, and then your genuine feelings towards each other. So, recent past energy, Leo, you have the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords. So, I feel like, there's a lot of comfort zoning here. A lot of home time, a lot of downtime, a lot of, some of you introversion, which, given the state of the world right now, I don't think that's a shock. But for others of you, it really just speaks of being grounded, okay? Feeling like you're comfortable with where you're at, right? Then you're kind of going into a more independent energy, okay? So I feel like you really enjoyed, the break in things, or you really have been enjoying being able to put your focus and time and energy onto the task at hand, or that's what you've been trying to do. But now that energy is kind of dissipating and you're going more into like an independent type of vibe, right? Where you're ready to kind of move on from the comfort zone and move forward into whatever the next chapter brings. And I feel like some of you too, you might have been being a little bit emotionally distant, okay, in the recent past coming into the future. Because it's like the sense of, I don't know, some of you have taken it too far where like you're so comfortable in your environment, you don't even engage in the environment anymore. Or in like, if it's this connection, like, there's a sense of disconnection there at times from reality. Some of you might be going into your head or getting lost in your phone or video games, or, disconnecting, which disconnecting is healthy, but not in large amounts, okay, is what I'm trying to say. So what's this person been going through in the recent past? Well, Leo, a whole lot. This person has been going through some pretty heavy endings, okay? And I saw karma on their side. They're also ready to move past that, though, ready to go into the next chapter, as are you. You both have the Six of Swords, so both being kind of emotionally distant within the connection, okay? But for different reasons, right? I get a sense like, Leo, yours is more about comfort. And on this person's side, it's more because of like emotional things that they are dealing with that they may or may not be speaking to you about, that are quite heavy for them, quite weighing on them, on their heart and on their mind. You know, it's like this person is closing out chapters of their life, and they are processing it on an emotional and spiritual level, and it may be had been taking their attention away, okay? So, what is your perception then of them? The Devil, the Seven of Swords, the Hierophant, the Four of Swords, and the King of Cups. So you think this person is lying to you, Leo? Or that's your perception. Maybe they've done that in the past, maybe they are doing that, but it's within your perception that you hold of the connection, okay? Now, perception doesn't equal truth, but it equals your truth, right? Perception creates your reality. So that is like the first message that I got out. Some of you think this person is lying to you about their commitment to the connection or another commitment, okay? Because there is mistrust here. All right, and this is your perception. So I think that's how you're feeling, but it can be interchangeable. It's a general reading. It's not being talked about. No. It's being kept very quiet, okay? So that's a very specific group of you. Point blank, that's the message. For others of you, the perception is that there's an addictive quality to the connection, you know, there's definitely sexual attraction, you know, but there's also this emotional distance, this emotional aloofness, you know, or like disappointment at times within the connection. There's a lot of withholding feelings, a lot of stubbornness here, okay? And just things are not talked about, you know, feelings may not be talked about the way that they needs to be talked about within the connection during this time frame, or at least that's your perception of what's going on. So what's this person's perception of you, Leo? Eight of Cups, Four of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Devil. Okay. So, Leo, this person perceives you as being, again, aloof, detached, either not interested or there's a sense of rejection here for some of you. You know, but at the same time, there's a commitment here. Okay, so some of you are committed to this person. Some of you, there's a commitment potential that they see in the relationship. But there are issues going on here. With the Devil. So Leo, this person has a perception that you want to walk away from the commitment, or that you're not interested in it. And you both see each other, you both see the connection as karmic, as something you're tied to. And in one respect it's good, and in one respect it's not. So how do you genuinely feel? So that's surface level, right? Let's go a little bit deeper. Underneath all of that, Leo, what is your feelings towards the connection? Knave of Wands, Nine of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. So, Leo, you genuinely feel a spark in the connection. There is wish fulfillment here. Some of you have wished for this connection. You at the end of the day want equal give and take, right? But at times you feel like an outsider, this person does. And it's like wanting to come together and have mutual understanding, mutual love here, to have passion here. But you got to get on the same page, okay? And sometimes, like I said, there is a disconnect in that. All right? So let's see what this person genuinely feels towards you, Leo. See if we can't get some more clarification here. Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's love here. They love you. They have love towards the connection, okay? And oops. The Page of Pentacles is wanting opportunities to invest in that, okay, for some of you. I think that this is someone who genuinely likes their space, though, right? So they like to kind of grow themselves on their own. They could be very independent personality. They like to have something that is just for them, just belongs to them. So it's not that they don't have love, Leo. I think that there is love here, but I think that this person doesn't really like to communicate everything that they feel emotionally, or they run from that, okay? And they can get quite defensive and kind of wall off when they need to. But I think that that's like, everybody copes differently. I think like this person's coping mechanism is to isolate, detach, things like that. But there's genuine love here, okay? So what is the blocks? The Five of Cups. So there's uncertainty here. That's what blocks your energy. Not really sure, like how to feel about the connection or what to do about the connection, because I think that oh, okay, I get it. All right. So, sorry. Sometimes like I just read what I see, but sometimes it all comes together in one succinct message in my brain. Leo, you think that this person is lying to you, and I don't pick up deception on their side. I think they have a lot emotionally that they're closing out chapters with, or have in the recent past. And I think that they genuinely like isolation or want their privacy, but I don't see deception. Even though that's your perception is that they are being deceptive with you. And I'm not saying they never have been or they never will be. This is a snippet of time, right? My readings are short term. But as of the energy right now, I don't see that here. All right? I see that they're a terrible communicator, at least as it pertains to their emotions, So let's see yes, and then as I say that, what is their block? Their block is the inability to express the emotion, or the unwillingness to, okay? Or being so emotional. But again, I don't feel it's expressed. And I don't know why I have this song in my head, but it's in my head and it's playing it over and over and over again. And I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. I know I've gotten that in another reading recently. I just can't remember if it was you, Leo, or not. It's Journey, I believe. I believe that's the name of the band. But, somebody can't fight the feelings anymore, okay? Like, that's what I feel. I feel like this person is going through a major purge and release on an emotional level. Because it's like a letting go, you know? So what is the most likely future outcome? And now, Leo, keep in mind, the future outcomes can be changed with free will. This is a snapshot of what the most likely outcome would be, but you can change it, so can this person. So right now what's supported is the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, nothing's, I don't want to say those because it'll trigger people. I don't see it changing. I think that this person has learned to live with the pain, or you have learned to live. You have learned to be comfortable in who you are, regardless of the fact that you know that this person is going through pain or has caused that. Like the energy starts out, Leo, towards the end of this time frame, cooperative and open dialogue. You know, this person is open to having an open dialogue with you. But they're not willing to talk about this. Oops, let me get the nudity and my nails out of there. Ten of Swords. This is pain. This is what this person was processing in the past energy. Ten of Swords, same thing. That's not going to be talked about, I don't feel. Or you're not going to talk to them about that. Something like that. You know what I get? It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. And if you remember, your energy, Leo, was wanting to be in a state of comfort. And don't get me wrong, you know, as human beings, we need to have our comfort zones. We need to live our lives, and we can't always walk around in drama and feeling all emotions. And you know, we're not meant to have intense experience after intense experience after intense experience. It's damaging to the soul when that happens, because it doesn't allow you time to heal in between. So there's definitely nothing wrong with having some comfort. And some of you haven't had comfort in your life in a really long time, and that's a blessing for you. But at the same time, you don't get complacent, okay, with processing your healing. So even though it can be uncomfortable to step out of that comfort zone and maybe purge what you're feeling, or sit with that and actually run it through your mind, or have a conversation about it, get it out. It can be uncomfortable to cry. Sometimes that's what's needed, right? To truly move past things. And I don't really even know why I went on that tangent, but I feel like some of you, you know, there's hurt here, but you're comfortable with the hurt. If that makes any sense. It's like, yeah, I could put up with that. I could put up with that. Sure. Yeah. For how long? I don't know. What's this person's future energy? Oh, their cards. Shout out. The Emperor. The Empress. Woo! Okay. What's their future energy? The Seven of Swords. Well, hell's bells, Martha. Here I was saying, you know, I didn't have cards of deception. And then here it is. So what is that about? So, here's the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups. This person, their energy and the future energy, they want to either feel in control or give this energy off that they are in control, being patient, nurturing, and they might be patient and nurturing during this time frame. But there's also something covered up here. So what is it that they're covering up? And I have a guess, but I'll get one more card out. Yeah. If they're emotionally satisfied within the connection. Because they're not talking about their emotions. Why aren't they talking about their emotions? Some of them it's because they're not emotionally satisfied in the connection. But it's just more comfortable not to say that. For others of you, it is just simply them not wanting to express some things that they're going through that they feel is personal to them and not to be shared with the connection. Like for some of you, this person is absolutely fine in the connection, happy in it, being patient in it. And don't tell me you don't know which group you're in. You know if your partner is happy, right? Or being fulfilled, right? I would hope you could tell. But they may have some, you know, a piece of themselves that they simply want to keep to themselves, period. You know, and I think Leo sometimes, especially the sign of Leo, can have a hard time understanding that about another person because you love with all of your heart. Leo, when you love with all of your heart, all of your heart. You give everything you have. So the fact that this person doesn't reciprocate in the way that you give love, it makes you question it, the validity of it. But not everybody is so open-hearted as a Leo, okay? And that could be all it is. So one of two is one of the two. But again, I don't really see anything new action-wise here. No. Because why? Somebody doesn't want to be made to feel uncomfortable. Yep. So that was an interesting reading. Definitely unexpected for me as the reader. But let me know how that resonated for you guys. I'll tell you the zodiac signs that are standing out to me, but it's a general reading. So if it resonated, it resonated. Don't get caught up on the zodiac signs. But I have Leo here. You could be dealing with another Leo. Aries, Capricorn, Capricorn again, Scorpio, Taurus, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces. So those are the predominant zodiac signs I see, but it can be any zodiac sign. Please let me know how it resonated in the comments down below. I could not get that out for some reason. Also, don't forget to check my social media account links down in the description box. You can click into my Facebook and Instagram and follow me there. Otherwise, I am wishing you the very best, Leo, and until next time, my friend, namaste.